as we go through these. Nah. I'm kind of like the... Oh, pardon me one sec. Alright. So... Since it somehow worked the first time, and no one picked up, I think it's safe to use this code again. You think it'd be the most obvious thing in the world. But I mean, if it works, it works. So anyone that wants to join in, just put in 12345 678 is the code. Make sure you're connected to the internet, because that's a surprisingly easy mistake to make. Just give me a minute. You know what, I'm just putting in the chat right now just to make sure. Alright. And I think what I'll do is we get to like 2 minutes without anyone joining in. I'm just gonna quit out and do one with randos. And hopefully by that time, like, Christy and maybe some other people will be ready to hop in and stream along as well. Can't tell if anyone's how many are in chat and how many are just random people. But I don't mind either way. So, anyone here play Pokemon Go? Cause anyone following in, there's something you need to know about me. Like, I will often like use Pokemon Go as a crutch when I'm in the conversation topics, even if the stuff I'm doing is not related to Pokemon Go. Bring this up because Community Day was the other day, so I had a nice shiny haul and all of that. Like, I think like it was a long day, that particular thing. The morning was a little rough because like I had to like do adulting things, like take my car in to like get an for those of you who don't know, when you have a car, the state requires you to like get inspected by a dealer or just someone that works with cars once every year, just to make sure that it's safe to be on the road, for safety and all that. And with the like, I kind of been a little stressed about that because of the pandemic and all, so I decided to treat myself by being out for the entire time period of Community Day. And for those that don't follow Pokemon Go closely, I'm gonna just like quit out and like do a rando. Anything is fine. But yeah, Pokemon Go's Community Day is kind of expanded to be from 3 hours to 6 hours. So it's the majority of a day. So it's basically out all day walking in the park and other areas that I can socially distantly walk safely to a degree. Yep, sounds good. Let me get a pick. I'm surprised someone picked a Munchlax, but like the thing is, like, the unevolved Pokemon tend to have some sort of gimmick to make them better supporters. Seadra. I forget what Floral Healing does. Tempted to go with Combi just because like I like having to support Pokemon when I don't have like a better super effective option. I did pick the Flower Ring, right? It didn't show up twice. No. Okay, so rocks at the end. Let me just focus and see what path. There's a grass on the left. I think like people are gonna lean towards the left, but I'm tempted to go right because of water, and now I'm gonna just take the right path because there's a lot of other subjective options, and if the other people take left, which they did, then we'll make it work. Like, there seems to be a lot of good options on this particular route, which is something I'm thankful for. And before we get like a a Pokemon with a weird typing. It completely just obliterates everything. Now, I guess I can finish up this story. I'm half tempted to like save the talks about Pokemon Go for when we're done doing raid battles, because sometimes when I'm streaming I kind of just like record one of my podcast episodes live, and with Community Day happening not too long ago, let's see. So it's basically like a healing move. Excuse me. Try to mute the mic for that one. Didn't exactly get the best opportunity to do so. But I guess I could talk a little bit about Community Day a bit. I had a pretty good haul with Community Day. Now I have to like set up. I could, and if I'm really good with multitasking, I might even just be able to show rather than tell. Because I could like put up the screen mirroring and showcase it on the screen with my fancy dancy jumping between screens setup. Let's see. Yeah, it's not exactly layout made for this, but it'll work. And they show of shiny Pokemon from that particular Community Day. Ignore the Luckies. Ignore the Lucky Shinies. I'll get into them a little bit later. Let's see. It doesn't look like I need to be healed. After you, user helps the target make its move right after the user. If I was paying attention to how fast I move, that'd be useful to know. Before I tell my story, let me pay attention. I go first, so I played Sun and Moon. I don't remember that ability or what it could be. Queen Majesty. I guess it's... Well, I was freaking paying attention. Right. Let me see if I can help the Dynamax Pokemon get his Dynamax moves out sooner. Probably not. So, let's see. That is... I don't think I've transferred any yet, so that would be 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 23 shinies. Mind you, like, this is from, like, definitely playing more than 3 hours. Maybe, like, even 4 hours or so. Don't remember exactly how long I was out there, but I was out for a while. Indeed, it is a lot of shiny Machop. The thing I'm most proud of is, like, the two that you can kind of see numbered here. I don't think I usually get this lucky with getting shinies that have good IVs, but I have this Machamp here that has an appraisal of 15, 15, 11, and Pokemon Go IVs are based out of 15. And what's even more cool is this one that's like the 14, 15, 14, and I haven't powered up yet. I got it at that level. So I forgot, I need to like TM it up and finish powering them up. It's pretty good in of itself. Also for like this event, probably because Pokemon Go has a mechanic where like you don't need candies to evolve it. Alright, yeah, let Dom have the Tertia. They earned it. Yeah. It is a pretty good one. I guess it doesn't matter which path we take. I think we can go right just because we don't need the berries. The point I'm trying to get at is, like, after the shinies and that, because they allowed us to trade a bit remotely. No, I'm keeping mine. Maybe I should have gone. I could have sworn that like someone else would want that scientist Pokemon, so I just wanted to keep support while I have it. But fortunately, that wasn't quite the case. As I was saying though, they allowed us to trade remotely, like not completely remotely, like it was within like a 40-mile distance. But they let us do trades accordingly. So I decided to do a trade with a friend, and I traded them like a Mesprit that I got over that Lake Guardian event for their Shiny Soul Rock. We weren't even lucky friends, and it ended up being lucky in of it itself. Alright, what can I do with Tauros? User yourself the HP. Well, hopefully this Tauros doesn't have an ability that... the stuff that... I didn't miss much, Lava Lizard. I made it to the Lugia with the AI, but unfortunately that was about as far as I got. After reaching... we got stuck on the Lugia. I was dumb and wasted all of my PP for Stone Edge before getting to the Lugia, so I was just forced to crunch it, and the AI put a good fight because Lugia was doing practically nothing with all the strength step it was doing, but it did eventually take us out with like crippling moves and that, and we wiped out. The lobby's not full. I just, like, there wasn't really anyone ready to join at the time, so I started up a raid with Randos Online. Yeah, a little all over the place. Don't mind me, like, backtracking a little bit. So I told you about the trade I did on Friday, because they opened up remote trading from Friday to Sunday. So there was that particular trade with... maybe I should pay attention because I have a Pokemon that, like, could really make things easy. I have a move that would help anyone that's moving slowly move faster, but I'm not paying attention to how closely everyone's going with the speed and all that, so I'm kind of just like, screwing myself out of this one. But yeah, like, because I got so good of luck with the Machops, I didn't really want to like swap Machop for Machop on Community Day, so I found someone that I was lucky friends with, and we decided to swap Magikarps. I also just realized that I don't have the Pokemon Go stream up right at the moment, so... That reminds me, I never did countermeasures for your raid, Christy. Well, we can revisit that, though. I don't want to pick up the IVs here, because I think, like, this particular Magikarp was from the person's... from where they live, and I don't want to, like, showcase that detail on a stream. But the Magikarp... just trust me when I say the Magikarp came out really good. I'll post it on Twitter later. We also swapped Rayquazas, but the Rayquazas didn't come out that great. I mean, it's gonna look good, but it's not exactly great by lucky standards. Like, two of those stats are the very bare minimum that a lucky Pokemon can give, and I just like already have some fantastic Rayquaza, so I wasn't really too hurting for it. Yeah, I know Dom keeps swapping for the Pokemon faster than all of us, but I mean, Dom is putting in the work, so I think Dom deserved it. Okay, we all are in agreement here that with the rock type, we need to go down the grass path, correct? I'm glad we're all in agreement. I'm sure the berries help too. Yeah, a shiny legendary would be... shiny legendaries are cool, and go and otherwise. I think I only got the shiny legendaries I do because I just was doing so many raids. Like, back in the early days of Pokemon Go, when like Groudon and Kyogre were still new, I would do those raids all the time, especially like shiny hunt for those Pokemon and all that. So that I picked up a few shiny legendaries that way. And I guess this helps that in Pokemon Go that I think out of all places to get shiny Pokemon, the odds in Pokemon Go are probably some of the best. I'm gonna use up the Dragon Kiss PP here. Hopefully I can like be the one to actually get it, because like I picked this Pokemon because, like, I like support Pokemon, but I haven't really been making good use out of this support Pokemon whatsoever. Maybe if I, like, pay attention to the order everyone moves in, we can actually make this comfy actually work. Never got a shiny from Raid. It's like, that's okay. It's not great. It's the lowest odds in the game, but it's not. But it's still. How do I want to word it? You still have to work for it. I think like the exact rate is like 1 in 25. So it is possible to do a whole day's worth of raids and not get the shiny legendaries. Like, if it was that easy, I probably have more of them than I know what to do with. But they just make the odds higher because they know that raids aren't as accessible as, like, finding the Pokemon in the wild. Shoutouts to Freeze Hacks. Again. Also... Dude. That was unfortunate. I mean... I have to double check if fire moves instantly fall out. Oh yeah, they do. I remember now. Fire moves instantly fall out in ice type. So that series of events was rather unfortunate. So you got the shiny Dratini from the Battle League, but it transferred to Let's Go. That's right. That was when your Switch got wiped out, wasn't that? I'm so sorry. And like, wonder, like, I held on to a lot of my community day shinies. But I wonder if like Dratinis were one of them, because Let's Go is, I don't think Let's Go came out yet when we first had Dratini community day. So like those early community days unfortunately probably were the shinies I had the least of. Otherwise, just like, I mean, I have no excuse. I have so many shinies from the other games that I would just like trade you one. But I don't even think like, unfortunately don't think I even have any too many Dratinis. I gotta have had at least a couple. Yeah, and I mean I have at least a couple in Go, so I mean maybe we can talk about that in a different stream or something that I'm set up after I've like transferred those Pokemon into the game. Okay, let me have the Blossom, please. I'm begging you. I need a competent Pokemon. I mean, I guess Altaria needed a competent Pokemon too. Why did Dratini and Go again? Well, you're in luck? Question mark. Cause like we're having that Kanto event coming up soon, and I know like I don't know exactly how it's gonna work for people who don't buy the Kanto ticket. But those who do buy the Kanto ticket are going to get improved shiny odds, and it's all going to be Kanto Pokemon, so I imagine that Dratinis are going to be all over the place. This is a rock type, by the way? I mean, I know like Ultra Beasts are probably the things that I'm least familiar with. But really? Of course, it's resistant to grass types because of the typing. I mean, at least I have Helping Hand. Who has the moves that be most likely to destroy this thing? You know, maybe be smart just to... Do I want to set up a... I mean, they're all floating up there. Oh, you're actually getting that. You're actually getting that event. Cool. I'll admit, I was actually on the fence about it just because, like, we've had so many events that were Kanto themed that featured shiny Pokemon. I wasn't sure if I like it. But I was kind of put up against the wall, or I've been wishy-washy ever since they announced that if I was going to get it or not, and I'm like, I'm running, if I want to get the bonus of getting the free community day tickets with it, I have to get it soon. Also, that's unfortunate. I could have sworn that this thing was floating, so it wouldn't get healed by grassy terrain. And Go? No. What I'm thinking is like either between Sword and Shield or Let's Go, I would be able to trade with you. Because in Pokemon Go, it is actually restricted by distance. The game keeps track of how far away you are from the other person, and won't let you trade if you're far enough away with them. As I was saying though, like with Pokemon Go, yikes, 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 the musical, yikes, 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 why did you get a boost on top of that? That was way too strong to give you a stat bonus. Yeah, but like it's very particular how far apart it is. Like, as I was saying, a 40-mile radius was a bonus they had, and I think that bonus is just about ran out. So I think it'll go back to normal, where you basically have to be right next to the other person in order to do the trading. They are bumping to get back up for the Kanto event, but I'm not sure how far. So I'm pretty confident a stay apart would be too far. Like, even people that within 30 minutes from me, we were debating if it would be close enough to actually do the trades, and we were just barely close enough. So I'm half tempted to actually keep this, even though like I usually try to not keep the legendaries for shiny checks and that. But this is probably one of those Pokemon I need for the dex. Also, I should actually see if it's shiny, because I keep going on a tangent of, could it possibly be? It looks close enough that it could be. One of these days, I'm actually going to catch the Ultra Beast and just leave the other legendary Pokemon for shiny checking. Not today, though. I figure if I'm on the fence about it, then I'm not going to touch it. Oh, pardon me. Alright. So, we should be good to actually, like, do a battle of a cold now.